Can you hear me? Let's do this real quick. Yeah? Okay, cool. So, this is cutting out. So, we just tried to look into Twitter Spaces, X, and come to find out, you have to pay to do a live on Twitter. So, we're not giving a millionaire more money to go live with information that's priceless. The truth is priceless. So you shouldn't have to share more money to share information. Not doing that. We'll be on Telegram tomorrow night. So give us a second there. But I just want to talk about something real quick. If you're new to my page and you're coming in here like, I was waiting for a rape video, I was waiting for evidence, I was waiting for pictures or videos, you're sick. And let me tell you why. You are no better than slave child traders. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? If you think that coming on here, I'm coming on here to exploit myself again and give my exploiters that satisfaction, no, I'm not doing that. So if somebody has my videos, go ahead and release them. But I'm not going to be the one to release my naked, brutalized body. And if you're coming here thinking that that's what you're about to watch and then pissy and commenting, talking about, well, I was here for evidence and I was here for pictures and videos, then you are nasty to say that you want to sit and watch something so you can get it in your head what's happening if you can't hear me speak. If it can't connect from here to right here, there's no point to have a conversation with you.
Well, you got to understand too, like videos and all that can be fabricated, number one, so that's not irrefutable evidence.
So what are you exactly looking for?
Yeah,
those people who are
expectations.
Manage them, because
There
there's people who are jumping on
evidence.
here. Yeah.
There are lots of other forms of evidence.
But for people like you, it will never be enough. Because it doesn't matter what anybody says to you. It matters what you want to see and what you want to hear to make it true. So if you're sitting on here, look at these comments. If you're a person that has any kind of sense to this, you'll see that the people that I'm talking about, the people that are commenting, I wanted pictures, I wanted photo evidence, you are a significant part of the problem.
That would be child porn. You understand that, right?
You get what you're asking for?
Make it make sense in your head.
Yeah.
You're asking to see child porn before you're willing to believe a survivor or a victim.
So you can't hear me. How many times have I said what I've said? How many ways does it need to come out? When I said LeBron, people told me that can't be true in 2021. When I said P. Diddy and nobody tells on him in 2021, everybody was, nope, that can't be true either. When I told you that people are eating and abusing children, not my people, not my idols. When I told you that it's going on in your local neighborhoods, nope, that can't be true. So now there's a lot of people calling people back, talking about, did you see the movie Sound of Freedom? Did you see that it's coming out in the news? Did you see Kevin Hart's guilty? All the people that called you crazy and you're digging on the internet too much and this can't be real because it's just something, it's conspiracy theorists have become realists, and you're the problem, not them. So if you're sitting on my page expecting me to exploit my body to you, for you to understand what the hell is going on, not just for me but for other children and possibly for your own, you're the problem. You are the problem. You are the reason this is still taking forever. You are the reason that we are still here. You are the problem as an adult figure. You are the problem. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Look me in my eyes if you are watching this video. You are the problem. So what are you going to do about it? I am 30 years old. This has been going on since I was 3 months old. Evidence after evidence after evidence after evidence has been dropped. Do you think that after I got raped, I stood up and said, hey, can I get a copy of that camera? Do you think that after somebody tied me down and abused me for hours, I got up and said, hey, can somebody give me a copy of that CD?
You're gonna need it for so-and-so because
they're not gonna believe me when I try to tell you. That's the whole point. That's what traffickers get a kick out of, is people like you. Because nothing can ever do it for you. You are the problem. There are children being brutalized, raped, and tortured right now. And if there's a 5-year-old baby that's getting brutalized right now, you're not going to believe that baby until you see another video? That's what was wrong with McMartin Preschool. All of a sudden, those kids were crazy. Somebody, this is for clout. What clout? What clout?
Don't be stupid.
What money? You see our shit in this car? What money?
Not a damn thing is monetized. And who wants to have clout for being raped every which way? Don't be stupid. Use your brain. Turn that thing on.
Come on now. Come on now. So to the ones who, I already got it, and I get it. I got it. Thank you. This is why. This is why. Sue CPS, I already tried that. Sue CPS, I already tried that. 8 months of a case. They did, and guess who? When it got to certain hands, they threw it out. Why do you think everybody is still wondering what the hell went on at Diddy's? What the hell went on at Steve Harvey's? Why didn't you get the Epstein list? How many victims do you think there are? If it was that fucking easy to walk up to a courthouse and be like, they did it, can you go get them? Don't you think shit would have been moving by now? Call the police. Okay, so if that was that easy, don't you think shit would have been moving by now? Did it work for Trump? Your former president? Your president? Did it work? Has it worked? What case have you went through personally that you just went up to the doors and it was over? Come on now. How many missing children are there? So if you were just to call the Amber Alert and be like, hey, can you guys, I mean, there's so many children missing. Who are you going to call on the Brotherhood Police? Who do you call when the police are corrupt? Is there a number for that?
You guys got to look at the bigger picture. You got to. My hardest problem when Allie first came was I was so boxed in my thinking of how things were, and I thought I knew a lot of things that I had no clue of. We could probably find a really good cop or a really honest attorney, but at some point they're going to have to send that information up the food chain, and it's going to hit somebody corrupt, and it's going to get shut down. Think it through. Think the whole thing through. Don't just stop at what you think you know. Step back and look at the whole picture.
Don't you think if corruption was that easy to uncover, it wouldn't be a word for it? Come on now. Where do you think this spider web is going to? Why do you think, if it was that easy, Diddy would have went to jail forever ago, right? Since we all on Diddy, because that's the only reason why some of you guys are here right now, new. The rest of you, I'm not talking to you. Scooch over 90s. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones who can't manage their expectations right now. Let's be real. If it was that easy to shut shit down, why do we live in the world we live in today?
You know, the hardest thing that I've had to deal with as a mother is listening to all y'all come at my kid and call my kid a liar for a lot of things. None of you are up at night with me or with her. None of you have the whole story. I don't know most of you, but you're making big judgments and big assessments of what you think we should do, how we should do it, what the truth is. My favorite one is Lassane can't be her father because he has no kids. First of all, unless you are the accountant of his sperm and we're at every ejaculation, you can't say that as a fact.
You
Number one.
are defending people who fake for a living. You know that, right? Your actors, your actresses, that y'all are so busy, they couldn't have. They act for a living.
They professional fakers.
For a living. They're given a script for a living. And then told to play that part for you to fall in love with them. I know common sense ain't common, friend, but at the same time, it's like we're in the same boat because this is what's so exhausting. Everybody's like, okay, so now that it's out, Justin Bieber, come tell us. Everybody, come tell us what happened. We're listening now.
No, you guys are dragging that kid too. He was a child. Leave him the fuck alone. And isn't this the fight? Isn't the fight to get everybody on the same page and everybody tracking and everybody having common sense so we can put a stop to the evil? It is the fight. You ones that are delayed and you ones that are like so sideways and can't manage your expectations, you're dragging things for saving the kids. You're holding things up.
And then you wonder why nobody wants your help. Because nobody's going to come to you. When the first thing that you're going to say is, well, where's the proof? That's like saying, what were you wearing? That's like saying, what did you say to him? Who made him mad? Did you make him mad? Is that why he beat you like that? What were you wearing? How did you walk past them? Is that how they raped you? Those are those type of questions. I can't believe this is happening to my favorite artist and my favorite you just said it. Your favorite actor. This is why. An affidavit of truth is not enough. How many times have we said it? It's not enough? This is why. This right here is why. It's either too busy with, can I get some money for what I'm doing? Can I get some gain from what I'm doing? Can I get some credit for what I'm doing? Let me get validation for the fact that I've seen a survivor getting raped and abused. So then I can say, yeah, I know it's true because I've seen them getting raped and abused. You couldn't hear them from the start when they were screaming. You couldn't hear the PTSD. You don't feel the helplessness. You don't feel that coming from a survivor. Real sees real and you can see it through a screen. So just because you're watching me through a device right now, I know some of you can see what I'm saying. I know some of you get it. And that's why we appreciate those of you who get it. We really, really do. The ones that have been here for the beginning is like, I don't need to see anything. Before I even went to start posting the evidence from last night, it's a 4 or 5 page long affidavit. I gave you little tiny clips of it. Because I know everybody is going to, well, how did you get there? And well, how did this? And I know it's a lot to understand. A lot happened in the first 5 minutes. So a lot of people were like, don't even post it. And thank you for that. That stopped me in my tracks for a minute. Because I was like, wait, what? Somebody was like, don't post it. I got it. I hear you. I see you. I believe you. And that right there stopped me. I couldn't talk last night because I was like, is this for real? Are y'all serious? Because all of my life, because of trauma, I've always been here. Here's the proof. Here's the evidence. Here's the receipt. I will explain it until I'm blue in the face. I know you won't believe me. That's what they told me the first time they held us down. That's what I was told the first time I walked into a room. They won't believe you. So you can go ahead and fight me. You could go ahead and cry and scream. Because if somebody comes, they won't believe you. If you tell on me, they won't believe you.
You're just a foster kid.
The power that they hold, that's why I kept saying, no one tells on Diddy. But now here we are. Somebody did, and finally somebody's listening. Call Trump? Well, what number? You got his phone number?
Trump needs to worry about taking care of his own self at this
Trump
point.
can't even keep his own shit out of court. Trump's photographer got the shot at the same time somebody else was trying to take a shot. So Trump can't even get his own shit together. He's saying it too. Do you see the proof though of somebody saying it? Do you see anybody actually saying, and then you see anybody actions coming from what they're saying? No. And I'm not trying to toot or auga, but I feel like me and my mom are the only ones who have been on this damn internet for 4 years and have said something, and then here it comes. And then people are like, oh yeah, no, you did say that. Yeah. So do you see why a part of me gave up in the beginning? There was no point for me to start talking at first. I didn't feel like there was a point. Because I already knew how some of that shit was gonna go. She's lying. She's crazy. No, I love them. There's no way. Do you know how much it means to someone when you can just say, I see you, I believe you, and that's unconditionally true? Unconditionally true. Meaning no conditions. No, I need money. No, I need Patreon. No, I need a proof. No, I need paperwork. No, I need evidence. No, I need a video. Unconditionally. Those who have stopped from the get-go and said, I believe you, thank you. You are the type of people that's going to change things. That's why I said this is, me and my mama said from the beginning, this is all of our war. This is not just the war of, oh, Trump and somebody is going to fix it. Yeah, you keep putting faith in everybody else to fix it. What are you going to do? I got some people, I'm so tired of being strong. Are you tired? You're tired? Baby, you're tired. Tell me how tired you are when you can't sleep at night because there's a smell that's going past you and it can't stop reminding you of the time that you were tied to somebody's spinning wheel in a party. Tell me you're tired when your bones won't stop popping in a weird way because somebody tied you down and you were moving in those restraints and then there was no way to get out of them and you sat in them for 5 to 6 hours, so now your hips don't move the same way. Tell me you tired when the amount of night terrors, PTSD, and flashbacks won't stop because your skin is crawling and you can't make it stop because somebody mentioned your predator's name. I'm sick of people using the word triggered and offended and you have no damn idea what it means. So, thank you to those who get it. Thank you. But, for those who don't, go please put your time into recycling. I wouldn't even ask you to mess with anything human because as far as you, just heartless and judgmental is not going to do a damn thing for anybody, especially in this fight. Kids need adults. Kids need somebody to be who they needed when they were a child. So you know when you were saying something as a child and somebody was like, they just a kid, they don't know what they're saying. Somebody needs somebody to put their grown woman shit on or their grown man shit and do something. Not just talk about it, do something. From the get-go. There's somebody that messaged me. I know you probably don't want to even talk to me right now. I just seen your stuff. I want to talk to you. I want to do a podcast. Somebody tagged the Riverside Sheriff Department for Riverside County Child Protective Services. Now listen, I know that some of you guys are just now getting this message, but if you understand how well this web is tied, how do you defend an offender? The attorneys that are defending these offenders, rapists and murderers, how do you defend somebody like that? Why? Money. Okay, so if you think that calling the Riverside County Sheriff they're going to do a damn thing about Riverside Child Protective Services custody. They're not. Let me help you. They're not. But go ahead and knock yourself out. Because sometimes you need to see that. But contacting them for me, no, that's not going to do anything. We've dealt with Riverside County Sheriff. Many reports. And on top of that, I was raped by some of them. I'm telling you right now, that's not going to work. If you understood the fight you were in, you understand how tangled it is. So, hey, everybody, who are we supposed to call? How do we help? If I had the answer, don't you think I would have told you? If I had the answer, don't you think I would be like, here you go. Why you mad? Yeah, you. Hi, life. Why you mad? How do you know? How do you know? And if it's up for something to debate about, and if it's something that bothers you so bad, go do something else. Why is that hard for some people? Now, if I delete your asses, then you get mad. That's the thing, too. If I'm just like, okay, let me help you. Goodbye. And then it's, no, I didn't want to get deleted. She blocked me. But you sit here doing something that's not helpful. So why do you want to stay? Because you know something else is not right. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
But at the end of the day, this is about the kids. This is not about arguing, looking for proof that you think you need to have. This is about the kids. And if you guys can't stay on task and on focus for the kids,
you're no help.
Yeah.
You're no help. You're no help for anybody. You're no help for yourself. So when all hell breaks loose and you running around in circles calling that friend that you called crazy, or coming back over to this profile, or looking for a profile to help you out, then what? Then what? Everybody's, I want to know how to help. I do too. I'm trying everything in our power.
We've called for rallies and marches, painted awareness rocks,
put up posters,
did lives,
asked random strangers to go to an intersection, answered questions honestly, put up evidence, dug evidence out, put ourselves in danger, walked into an event, said our piece, and then walked out. And somebody, why are you still moving? Because why would we be sitting ducks? If you know that somebody is coming towards you and you're outnumbered, you just gonna sit there and wait for them? You just gonna sit there and wait and chill? Like, oh yeah, I know they want to kill me. I know there's about 10, 20 of them. So I'm just gonna sit right here. And then wonder what happens. Come on now. But those who get it, the 90s that understand, the warriors that are coming like, yeah, I know. It's painful, but I get it. Thank you. Thank you. You're looking around and you're watching. Right now, you're seeing. You're seeing why this is taking forever. You're seeing why more information will come out. You see why the Epstein list is not released, right? You see how every time we go to release the Epstein list, this is the judges get killed. The FedEx guy that was on there gets messed with. The person that was carrying the evidence from point A to point B mysteriously ends up on a suicide. Nobody has that list. Why not? The amount of hell y'all give to survivors. I'm not talking to the 90s. Scooch over. The amount of hell you give to the 90s, or you give to the victims, why don't you give that same energy to the media?
Or the perpetrators.
Or the predators. Why don't you give that same energy? Everybody is pointing the finger right now, but nobody gives that same energy to the predators. We can give I was there at 1 o'clock. I left at 3 o'clock. Why aren't you giving that same energy? Ask them, why were you there? What happened? What was going on after 1 o'clock that you knew you had to leave? Why'd you go back if you knew at 1 o'clock you had to leave? What was going on at 3 a.m.? Who was there? While everybody is, I was just there for this and I was just there for that, but we all know that it was a party. Demand that same energy that you demand from me. You want to see my naked body? Ask them. Go check who has a birthmark in her thigh. Why aren't you asking that information from them? Okay. Just wondering. Just wondering. It's a mess. And people wonder why we're still in this situation. But thank you. Again, thank you. Come back over, 90s. Thank you.
Go back to your spot.
Go back to your spot. The ones that are really sitting here for the kids, I appreciate you. The ones that are demanding from everybody that should be demanded from, I appreciate you. I really do. I see you.
The rest of y'all are a lot.
Thank you for seeing me. The rest of y'all, I feel for your family and your friends.
And your pets.
And your pets.
You guys are a lot.
Any living thing, including a plant, I feel for around you. I really do. It's sad. It's pathetic. It's shameful. You're the problem. But thank you, 90s. For whoever wants to listen, we'll be on Telegram tomorrow night. I don't know what time. It's really hard to put a time on work. So, when we get a minute to sit still, we're going to be releasing more information for those who are ready to listen. So, okay. Love y'all.